We have been playing with these new markers in our home the last couple of days. While I'm not much of an artist personally myself, my 10-year-old is. And I'm really grateful for these because they're a really good value. Sometimes these kind of markers, these paint acrylic markers, can be really expensive with certain name brands. And these are really fantastic, especially if you have kids who like to go through them really quickly, but want to make really good art. And I think kids should get to make good art too. So my 10-year-old sat down with these and immediately started working on some of her projects. She came up with this really quickly. I love how well these fill in the open spaces on your artwork compared to a regular marker, which would leave streaks and uneven coloring. This fills it in. You can see there. It's a really nice touch. It's really easy. Even the white, that's white there on that cat's mouth. White on the white paper you think wouldn't really matter, but it actually makes a really big difference. It gives you an excellent contrast. They don't bleed. It sits on the paper really well. They dry fairly quickly, although I have noticed when she's in a hurry, especially with her outlining, that it can leave some smudging. So if you're trying to do that kind of work, then you're definitely going to want to make sure that you take your time and let it dry really well as you're going through the different steps of your project. You can see there on the top of this one that she got a little bit of smudging from her hand, or it was from flipping the paper over a little too soon before it dried all the way. But overall, we're super, super happy with these. I've had others that are more expensive to compare them to, and these are just as good a quality as anything else that we have ever tried. Here's something else she started working on. I love all the creative things that she has come up with when using these markers. So definitely, if you're looking for something like this, they have a ton of color options in this pack here. It's a huge variety. It's allowed for a lot more creativity than the smaller packs. And I think these should last us quite a while. The zipper case also is really convenient. She likes to bring them with her when we go on trips, or if we're gonna be out of the house for a while. She kind of totes these around, and I really appreciate that they put it in a zipper case so everything stays together and there's no way that it can spill out and get lost. So yeah, these are great.